the last class we had, we were talking about the art of waffle boxing. And I say the art of waffle boxing because Thelma had a question, or more of a statement. She didn't want things to sound repetitive, like in her chords and her music. And you said that things will sound repetitive when you first start, but the more you dive into your skill, the more that you write, the more that you work, it'll sound all the same. And then one day something will sound different and you'll be like, oh my God, I low key invented this, even though it's been invented years before, but I feel like I low key invented it. So that's like a happy victory. And so I was like, let me try something new. Because normally when I go into songwriting, I'm like, all right, this is my mindset. I don't want to make something that's, excuse my language. So let me have a focused mindset. And normally it doesn't come out right. So I'll just stop and then stop songwriting like completely. But this time I guess I just tried things and I didn't stop writing. So I just continued to write. Even if it sounded like it didn't make any sense, I would continue until I felt like everything that I wanted to say was out on the paper. And then I had a separate page and I would just put things that sounded correct in that or make sense. That's what I did, but it was because you said to try something new.
How many of you wish that you had the courage that Shalyah had? How many of you aim for that in your writing?
It was catchy. I think the pacing was extremely catchy because it was purposeful. Everything felt in place. It felt like a song that could be on the radio right now. I'm not even gonna cap.
What does cap mean in this context? I'm not even gonna cap.
Also, that just means I'm being completely honest. Like I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. It's no cap at all.
So, like, to put a cap on something is to dress it up as better than it actually is. And
Yes,
to not put a cap is to just let it be exactly.
yes.
How many of y'all, when you write songs, at some point you just worked hard enough on a line, you know it's not there, but you cap it?
That's
Okay, on your micro song this week, I want you to find at least one place in your micro song where you absolutely will not cap that line, and then find one place where you're like, like, yeah, we're just like, I'm capping this. We're done with it. And if we listen to your song next week, remind us. I want to see if we can guess which line it was that you capped. Because what's interesting is that you might find that your audience like really gets drawn into the line that you thought you capped, and vice versa. The line that you like, I'm not settling for this one. I got to get it completely right, may go totally by, and they're like, yeah, that was a line.